There is a heavy, invisible weight you carry every day. It shows up in the sleepless nights, the quiet tears you hide from others, and the anxious thoughts constantly looping in your mind. When you were younger, you likely looked at the world with curiosity and hope. But over time, harsh realities, broken promises, and sudden betrayals slowly eroded that innocence. The problem is how you respond to those hits. You step into the ring and try to fight massive emotional and spiritual battles entirely on your own strength. Relying solely on yourself like that has a steep cost. It leaves you profoundly isolated, bone-tired, and struggling with the creeping sensation that your life is just slipping through your fingers. But what if pushing harder is the wrong approach? What if overcoming this intense exhaustion actually requires you to stop fighting altogether? There is a deep, unconditional love, a divine presence that is actively waiting to carry this immense burden for you. Accessing that protection and replacing your fear with unshakable peace doesn't require a massive life overhaul. It comes down to making 3 specific daily shifts in how you operate. The first step requires making an active decision. You have to completely and unreservedly surrender control of your heart. The mind usually operates as a tight, tangled knot of past regrets and future anxieties. Surrendering control unspools these frantic timelines into a single, clear path forward, which drops down as a heavy anchor. True strength comes from letting a higher power hold you steady. You cannot do this halfway. If you only offer your heart when it's convenient, you build your life on a highly unstable foundation. The moment a storm hits, your emotions will be tossed by the waves all over again. Complete daily surrender acts as the firm anchor for your faith. It snaps the chains of anxiety that keep you tied to fear. The second step is a deliberate accounting of your life. Actively compile your blessings, the ones received in the past, the ones sustaining you right now, and those expected in the future. The crucial rule here is that this practice must be universal. You have to give thanks even when your soul is weeping, or when you feel entirely devoid of blessings. Watch how this scale balances out. Even tiny, glowing points of light can outweigh heavy, dark blocks. Actively giving thanks forcefully removes the blindfold of negativity from your eyes, allowing the dark horizon behind you to expand and brighten. With your perspective cleared, you can look back at your darkest failures and bitterest trials and clearly see the necessary wisdom and growth they forced you to develop. Daily gratitude provides the specific focus needed to persevere. It allows you to rise each morning with a clear sense of the forces actively sustaining your life. The final step takes that internal peace and aims it outward. You have to act as a conduit and share this hope with the people around you. Look closely at your peers. Many people who outwardly appear content and successful are secretly teetering right on the edge of despair. If you share this message of love, you might face cynical laughter. Let them laugh. Underneath that mockery, there are aching hearts desperate for the exact reassurance you have found. This network map shows the reciprocal effect of that generosity. As a central node sends pulses of energy out to the dimmed nodes around it, they reflect that energy right back. Acting as a conduit of healing for others actually solidifies your own spiritual prosperity. Inner peace stagnates when you try to hoard it in isolation. Its true transformative power is realized only when you use it as a beacon to guide someone else out of the dark. As you stop treating every challenge as a solo battle, the heavy exhaustion that defined your mornings begins to lift. You find the capacity to face difficulties that previously made you tremble. Life will still present hurdles and storms, but your perspective has shifted. By sharing the weight of your struggles with a higher power, you find that the obstacles haven't changed, but your ability to withstand them has. As your anxiety fades, you begin to notice opportunities that were previously obscured by stress. Your focus on integrity and gratitude starts to change how others perceive you, often leading people in your life to act with unexpected favor. You find a sense of belonging as a child of the Creator. This connection makes you resilient against the doubts or envy of those who haven't yet found this path. So rise,
step out of the isolation you've been sitting in and walk forward into the new day with a focus built on determination rather than fear. By trusting a timing beyond your own and applying these 3 daily steps, you cease carrying the world alone. You move from a state of constant defeat into a life where victory is the expected outcome.